What is up, YouTube? What is up, YouTube? What is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of Araitai. This is your host Jonathan, and along with me is Arul.
Hi guys, hope you guys are doing fine. Yeah.
And today we have two guests. One is Malik. Malik is all the way from Sri Lanka.
Hey.
Malik, can you tell us about yourself?
So I'm actually from the creative industry. So I help run a university in Sri Lanka. So and also lecturing as well. So yeah.
Is that what you wanted to do, or is it just happened?
It's more towards I had to explore a lot of other completely different areas, but I was always into the tech and design sector from parents itself.
Okay.
My mom is a fashion tailoring person, so I got the idea from her, and then I explored several other areas. Went into IT, did the IT degree halfway through, and then went into hotel management.
Okay.
Worked there for 2 years as a hotel manager, and then I went into sales manager for about 2 years, and then I came into this one.
So, how many years did it take you to, finally find your thing?
Well, I think it took me all of these hoops because I always had the creative flair with me. So in the hotel thing, actually, they gave me the project while I was working to design their swimming pool.
Okay.
So to collect things, inspirations, and all of it, and then renovate all the artworks and all. So me and my boss, used to travel, find artists, and all that. And then that flair started to kind of come out more and more. So later on, I thought that's not my place as well. Then I went into sales. Did there for a while because I love talking with people and connecting with people actually. So that kind of worked out, but then that was still not my thing.
Okay. Not your forte, not your cup of tea.
Yeah, it was very limited. So I was working for a showroom and I was managing the showroom manager.
Okay.
So there's no higher up in the career ladder, right? So then my friends used to come again and again and ask me to why don't you quit, find another. That's what I did after 1 year later.
Quick question: how many jobs did you quit?
It's not quitting. It's
I know,
about
but you not. This is not
So-
your fit.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
resigned job.
I think I explored about 4 jobs. My first job was actually air ticketing, and that was kind of the 3 months work that I ever did, or probably less. And then I came into the hotel, and then afterwards I went into teaching a little bit, but that was very short, maybe 1.5 months. That place was not that great. I don't want to talk much more about it. But apart from that one, but there also I got that flair because they gave me to teach graphic design, software engineering a little bit also. So I got that teaching. So my family background comes actually from a little bit more towards school principals and all of that.
Okay.
It's like home, so I get it. So it's fine.
So teaching kind of also kind of got into myself. I loved it.
Okay.
So both these connections, inspirations, and all of that, I found this one place. They called me for an interview. It was a creative university, and I went there as a recruiter, student recruitment part.
Okay.
And there I grew in the ladder up until assistant manager for that position. Probably that would be about 7 years
Okay.
in that field, and getting into sales, creative work, and with the same timetable I finished my HND and the degree in graphic design, and then got into the field itself.
Okay.
So now I'm actually leading the learning and assessments for this university,
Okay.
and I teach, create curriculums, help students, and that's my thing. I think that is where I want to be, and that's where I want to grow. So yeah, it has been an incredible journey, I would have to say. 8 years in the same that place. Now it's about 8.5 years I've been working there, so a little bit of brand loyalty is being built up. But yeah,
In my head, I'm like, wow. So we are all in our 20s. We are all a little confused, and we are also scared from the bottom of my heart. Like, what if something goes wrong? And I think coming from you saying that it takes a long journey to get where you have to get is a little self-soothing.
See, on when it comes to life, even this is what what we try to teach our students when I teach. Even some of my subjects are more towards helping them to get into the right career. So I try my best to actually cut off this long journey that they have been having, and to let them come into the right path in a short time. So that is my purpose, because it took me about way different avenues, IT engine, software engineering, 2 years over there, and then nothing is wasted. That is
Everything is learned.
whatever you learn, whatever I have learned through that, I apply. So I work with the IT team to build our internal softwares and all of that. So I can give insights how it works and all of that. So nothing goes waste. If you think it's too late to quit the way that you are learning, probably this happens a lot. Students, their parents in Sri Lanka, I don't know about India, but Sri Lanka, they push you to become a doctor, engineer, probably banker, and that means you need to know maths, you need to know science, and these are the only things. If not, business management. You hit a stone, and then you will get 100 people coming out of it for business management.
Same here.
Right, but that is where actually the creative industry is different. But now Sri Lanka is changing. Even now parents are coming and asking, he's like this, she's like this sketch and all. What do you think they should know? So that is really progressive compared to 5 to 10 years ago, how parents were looking at studies, versus now they don't want to do A levels, they want to do O levels and quickly put them into the degree pathway and then get into the industry. And that is incredible. The young people I work with, students and all of that, they are in top companies in Sri Lanka for advertising. So they have won international awards and international film industry, even so with my university. But it's incredible what people can they are 22, right? 21,
What they can
20.
achieve at the
Yeah.
age of
Yeah,
22.
and by that time they have been recognized as a director of a movies, won about 3 to 4 awards, and probably about international recognitions as well. That was one of my
I think we should start moving to Sri Lanka, dude.
Yeah.
And work with him.
Yeah.
And then we would become directors and actors, debut in movies.
But that is not a simple thing. They had to do no, what I mean is they had to put a lot of effort. Lot of effort is being put, and with that one, I think the industry has grown a lot in Sri Lanka. So today the creative industry in Sri Lanka is moving past being local and even in Asia, but moving to international waters as well. So which is really good. So yeah.
That was nice, Malik.
Yeah.
And we also have Raju Bhai.
Bhai.
Raju Bhai has been in our episode once before, and he's a person who travels. He likes bike rides.
And a corporate employee. I don't have a big career ladder. Ladder?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, yeah, this is the right word.
But I see the arc going from different jobs. I like it.
His one of his arc was very short. It just was one day. He just went like that. He just worked for one day.
Yeah,
He entered and he knew this is not his cup of tea. Just that's how.
And I'm sure about it. I don't regret or anything.
Yeah. So the other thing is, behind the cameras we have Arun and Abhishek. Abhishek has already started to yawn. He's already bored. Okay, so today's topic, we're gonna talk about movies and also life. Both of y'all are pretty philosophical. This one as well, and we can talk about life. So the first question to you guys is, I'll give you a backstory. Okay, I recently watched Youth. Okay, and then
Youth of
the movie Youth.
No, just mention the year, because there are 2 youth movies.
The recent movie Youth. Okay, yeah. Recent Youth. By Ken Karnas. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So I watched this movie and I found a flaw in it. I don't know how many of y'all found a flaw in it, but I did. So before that, I would ask you what your favorite college movie is.
College movie.
College movie. Like a movie based on college or school.
Nanban. Then
Anbe is a nice movie.
yeah. So basically 3 Idiots.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct.
There are so many movies like where in a college para
Okay. He said Nanban.
Nanban,
I did
yeah.
close. What do you like?
Sudden strike ஆகிறது 3 இந்த flashback portions.
Okay, fine. 3 out of flashback.
That 10th or 12th kind of.
Malik, which is one college-based movie that you like?
Bit hard to actually pinpoint because my variations are kind of all over the.
It's fine wherever the spectrum it is, whatever it is, you can just tell.
It depends. I prefer actually romantic college life because that was my thing even at school. But kind of actually recent movie what you were mentioning about Youth. I also watched I think last week. Yeah, 2 weeks back. Actually, I don't know the flow, but it actually hit me a little bit more because it brought back memories like you know how
you were
yeah, especially that flames thing, FLM flames, right? So that was a thing like you know back in when we were studying.
I think every guy in this room would have done the flames thing.
As soon as it falls on, I mean, for me, a couple of times it's fallen on S, and I was like, oh no, sister,
Yo man,
I won't even be that upset with it falling on enemy or
Enemy,
friend or
yeah.
marriage, whatever.
Enemies
But
can-
sister, no,
Yeah,
I get upset. I'll start losing everything.
for me, you know what I'll do? First, I'll try with the short name. Then, if it doesn't work, with the full, yeah.
You fit it according to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then.
So, but I think it actually kind of brought me. It made me nostalgic.
Okay.
It was the life, but at the same time, like you know, the twist of the movie was really good. You expect like you know this guy would do everything to get the girl, and that is something like you know I also went through. Like if I may put that one out, so with my girlfriend also I had a similar situation. My parents also hardworking and they pushed me to like you know study. I did the stupidest thing that a son could do.
That is a
All right.
supposed to be a
Right? So I told my mom I started to study because of her. She did not speak with
9 months you were in her belly.
all these.
she did not speak with me for 1 year. After the breakup only she spoke back.
I think it's actually quite natural. Mom,
Possessive.
all moms
All
are
women.
very possessive over sons, especially when it comes when a son likes a girl or is getting married. So it's a quite natural thing.
You were going to. You were going to ask a question when you said youth. So what was that question that you wanted to ask? You forgot, is it?
I forgot. Okay, for the context, I didn't watch the movie.
Oh, okay, makes sense. But don't watch the movie. I'm just kidding. It's a very nice movie. I actually enjoyed the movie, but it's monotonous for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Now recently when I watched it, I felt like Dawn had done the same thing, where the father is the villain. Okay, not they see him as the villain, and then yeah. And his college life, he has to be notorious. He has to be there as the
Last few movies.
dragon
Always
also.
the dragon.
Yeah, so I'm
everything-
saying it's become monotonous.
Yeah.
That the problem that I have with South Indian movies right now, college movies, is that they don't bring out movies like Good Will Hunting or Dead Poet Society. Have you guys watched any of those movies?
In the bucket list.
What nonsense? Okay, have you watched the movies? No, it's on your bucket list as well.
Not even in my bucket list.
Okay, fine. I think I think you guys should watch. You've not watched it.
No.
This is exactly why you guys should watch it. 100%. I watched it at the right time. I think when I was correctly graduating from PUC, that's my 12th grade, to degree. That's when I started watching Dead Poet Society, and I fell in love with the movie.
Okay, just for the
Yeah.
context, just tell me what's the movie is about. Like,
So, I'll give you two different contrasts, okay? So, in youth, we see that the dad is the villain, but he's also responsible and all of that.
Yeah.
But in Dead Poet Society, the Robin Williams, he's the teacher. He's teaching these kids to be a little more open-minded. Just not be engineers. Don't construct yourself. Don't constrain yourself to just one mode. And then there's this father, the lead's father, who says, no, you have to do what I say in order to get your life figured out. Okay. And so Robin Williams makes him fall in love with art. Okay. But his father says no. So the expectation that the parents have is different from the goal that you're running towards. And when your parents say no to that goal, it's a bigger burden than anything. Like, your parents saying no is like the worst thing you can ever experience. And also, the other thing is, you're not actually living your dream. You're living someone else's dream. You're living your parents' dream.
Yeah.
And that was brought in that movie very well. It was written very well. And at the end, he shoots himself. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Why?
I think I've seen.
I've seen this.
See, the thing is,
haven't
like,
seen-
it's a long time back. It's an old movie, right? So, yeah, I think I've seen it, but I actually have experienced this, not the shooting part. Say that someone else's dream you are following. So, again, like, with my work, I got, like, recruitment was happening. There was a doctor. So, to become a doctor, how many years you have to learn, right?
Yeah.
You are a
Your entire life is basically a thing, but then your education itself is about 8 years.
Yes, so you learn that one, and then this doctor comes and say like, no, I want to learn designing. I learned this one because my parents. So imagine you invest nearly 10 years of your life for your parents, and now finally you're out of that cage, and now you want to follow your thing because you are there, you get money out of it, but then again, there's no passion in it. And where there's no passion, it doesn't matter how much
I
money.
can feel it, and even I can feel that.
Yeah, 100%.
Because personally, I left my job where I was working in other country, and I was getting paid well and all, but I left the job. I felt, no, this is not the thing that I like to do, and I used to speak to him over the phone and say, this is not working out, and he told, if you don't like it, come, just leave and come. Then I spoke to my parents, and thankfully my parents are very supportive. They said, okay, if you don't like it, come home. Let's decide here. Let's come here and decide whatever you want to do. So some are lucky like me, and some are not lucky. Some are forced to do something that they don't like.
You are called a disappointment when you don't bring in certain value to your parents.
Yeah.
If you can't be not monotonous, when you can't bring monetary terms to them, they actually treat you differently. But that only depends on certain parents and not the entirety as well.
I think with that one, I would say my parents have been really supportive with our decisions. Like me, my sister, we both are now working. Like we got into work, and the way that we want to grow, I think completely different from all our relatives, and they're all they collect, save. But for us, it was all about go enjoy, experience things. With that one, my sister is now working for an airline, so she gets to travel all over the world, right? And that was her dream from the beginning itself. I want to go here, and now she's living it, right? And then I myself, I didn't actually have a direct thing, but I always loved the flair of creating things. My uncle is a carpenter, so he used do stuff, and then I would collect his stuff, and I would creating my own toys and all of that. So that was how I kind of grew up with, and then along the way that completely got out, because you get into school, it's all about exams, and you don't get marks properly. So you are no, I mean then your parents are kind of comparing, why aren't you getting enough? Then you get beat up literally, okay, this is not happening and all of that, and then you look at people who got good marks. Yes, they got a good job and then they are settled, okay, but they are not living it.
Yeah.
That is the difference. You get I work with people a lot of like this, even people who comes not really good with exam, because Sri Lankans did not understand that aspect of slow learners
Yeah.
for a very long time.
I think
I think
even
it's
Indian
everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah.
Just to
Compared to I think it's a South Asian thing, they don't understand this
Yeah.
slow learning. My kid can't actually perform in this manner the other people, but if you give them another job, that would be the best thing, top designers and everyone they are coming through that aspect. I mean what is the point of actually I would put this question: what is the point of earning if creatives are not there to let you live it?
Yeah. Right.
You go and watch movies, why?
Yeah.
Because the creatives are creating it.
Yeah.
You wear clothes, why? Because the creatives are doing it, right?
Yeah.
How do you go and buy stuff? Because we put everything on social
Everything's
media.
creative around us, yeah.
We are the ones who are creating it, and you are the ones who take money and then go and buy it.
Yeah.
I mean it has that ecosystem has to be there.
Yeah.
It has to be there. But then again, parents, I think most of the time they don't understand is that that is also there.
Yeah.
But everyone wants, your cousin is a doctor, you need to become a doctor. Your cousin is an engineer.
It's always
They-
a comparison between.
I think that is where kids get frustrated in the beginning. Then they start to get out of that parents.
disassociate themselves from that.
Yeah.
It becomes a little bit now. I think today it is called depression,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
No, I mean the newer generation, they categorize it as depression, and they
Yeah.
get
We
treatments.
don't characterize it because it's a very bigger
Yeah,
bigger
because
meaning.
we believe depression is
saying that-
something different.
Yeah, I mean it is there. I'm not disagreeing to it, but then again, everything becomes it's so stressful and all that. I'm imagining my days if I don't do things, a broom will come out. A slipper or a broom will be coming in. I mean but what happens you call it an axe that cuts, it becomes sharper.
Yeah.
We get through trials and all this stress and all of that makes us much more stronger to face the world, while these people, I think they have become a lot soft, the newer generation.
Blunt.
Yeah, so they don't know how to face when they are being put into trial and all of this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Yeah,
and,
any simple thing happens to them, they'll be like,
start
I'm
crying.
stressed, I'm depressed.
Yeah.
And speaking of creative people when they are stuck in a different place, I can get that point because I love creating things in a different way. I like movies and I like to make movies and all. But I still haven't achieved that goal, but I'm running towards it. And now I'm working in a company. It's an advertising agency, and where I get to learn a lot more things about advertising and creatives. And as you told you thing, and I got connected through it. So when a creative person is stuck in a different place, man, that's a whole different thing. Like you always there'll be a niche. It's like
why that is? Because sometimes we don't take a step back. Okay, whenever you are stuck, the best thing is stop. Just stop and just take a step back. What I mean is don't stare at the computer, right? Don't think about it and completely shut down your computers, all of that. Go out for a trip or something.
That's
like
what
that.
he loves doing. I think he shuts himself down a little more than all of us here.
Yeah.
He says, no, I want to go, and he takes his bike and he goes.
Sick leave.
bro, make sure your colleagues or your HR doesn't watch this video.
Manager pere solra, I can say.
He's a thug, dude. Okay. So coming back to you, is there anything that you'd like to say when I said, was talking about this movie. Because for me, when I was watching Youth or Dawn or Dragon, whatever, I can never watch it again. I don't know how it's for you guys. I can never watch the movie again. But when it comes to Good Will Hunting, or when it comes to Udaan, that's a Hindi movie. When it comes to Hotel Ustad, again, that's a Malayalam movie.
Yeah.
When it comes to Dead Poet Society, I go back to it because it gives me meaning. Because I keep learning something from it. So is there something that, I know you're philosophical, and I know you read books. So can you give us something?
I don't know. I got a new perspective on watching movies. I don't know whether this answers the question or what. But nowadays I'm trying to avoid movies which will make me more emotional. I don't want movies to alter my emotions and your skill. I don't know about what you people think.
understand.
Suppose you watch a movie, you get sad because of it. Maybe it reminds you of some incident. You got it right.
Yeah. The prime example is this fellow. He'll become the actor. He'll become the main character. He'll start acting like him. He'll become depressed like that. one whole week he'll be sad. Next year, like, hey. He'll become Salar. I'm gonna kill that dude.
I think movies like that, even though I've watched few movies, Sapta Sagarada Chelo, Part 1, Part 2, it was very good. One of the finest Kannada movies till now.
What about the movie did you love?
I think it's very realistic. Let it be, usually when I watch any Kannada movie, not to offend, but they exaggerate a bit. Let it be situations, emotions, acting, everything is a little bit exaggerated. But here I generally like realistic movies which are very relatable, maybe maybe it's like a boy next door. And I was going through a heartbreak during that time, and when I watched the movie, it was very relatable with me, so I like the movie a lot.
The movie teaches you how to fall in love with a person that's already moved on. Like, you're still there, but I'll still fall in love with you and then move on from that and help myself also move on. In Ramari type of a movie. Correct? Yes? As far as I've understood it, that's how I felt about the movie.
Yeah, that's what. No matter how his life is, or no matter if she's moved on and she's married, the love for her never ends in that movie.
But he still moves on.
Yeah.
Ille? Correct. No.
Moves on to death.
Yeah.
Coach, subtle up. Let's be subtle. Okay.
I mean, when he was saying move on, what was he saying? He's not moving on. He dies in the movie, man.
What he moves on?
He moves on. He moves to his death.
Amanda, coach, subtle la, coach, or beautiful cinematic ending kudukala. Let's give him some hope and no, over, khatam, ho gaya.
He realizes she is fine, and he's like, without her, my life wouldn't be more better, and he finishes his life. That's all.
Ayyo, Raju, kaapathu Raju. Continue, Raju.
Yeah, that is what he moves on to death. But I also had one more point. I didn't think about it back then, but whenever I hear the songs on the movie, I think that the protagonist is little foolish. Why does he have to waste his life? I know he loves her, but still you can be like in a distance, love them, you mind your own work, let them mind their own each other's life, let them live.
And now, man, I can talk about this point. Okay, you can't live like that because I've been there. It'll keep running in your mind.
Okay.
Like what are they doing? What if also run? What if is a bad thing, man? I've been through that and it's the worst thing. But either you should move on fully from them. That's the best thing. Or otherwise, he's laughing because I haven't. So,
No.
Have you?
So it's you can't, I mean, I'm not saying you should go die just because of that, but give time. Give some time.
Censored. Correct.
Give some time, heal yourself, and please move on from them. Because if you keep staying, it'll hurt you.
That's why he's saying that point which he said. Correct.
Because if we die, no one is going to make a movie.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Raju bhai, what a philosophical line.
Yo, Mitty.
If we die, nobody's gonna make a movie. That is my movie's title.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Same question to you, Malik. So the question to you is: was there any movie that you watched and then you started to take meaning from life?
I think I would go a little bit more different or probably opposite to what he was saying. Because in my experience, I think we need to feel what we need to feel to actually achieve to move on, what he was saying. Okay. If you put it aside, then it is going to anyway come back in a much more harder and a worse way. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And that is not going to affect on that point, it's going to affect in a different way about a different scenario, and yeah, and that means you are going to ruin your life, that person's life who did not do anything at all, but was actually with you to be the right person. That is the right person, but you screw that one up because you could not move on from this one. So I think that is where, for me, love stories in movies, I don't watch, I can't recall a lot. I watch different movies from Korean to Chinese to all of these things, but what I would still go back to is a little bit more towards Notebook. It's one of the best movies and the lines are just incredible. I don't know, the movie is good, the book is much more better,
Yeah, I've heard it.
right? But I still remember they use the same dialogues in the movie a little bit. There's this dialogue in the movie, not probably, I don't know whether it is exact one from the book, but I can't just recall the exact same thing, but it's about just leave everything. Don't think about
What do you want? Is what he asked.
yes,
What do
yeah.
you want? What do you want?
The fight right near the car.
yes, you spend everything and you have given yourself and all of that, and then again she's like, I'm thinking about him, I'm thinking about her mom and all of that, and no, put it aside, think about you, and that becomes it so raw and real emotion, I mean, to feel that you need to be in a different mindset, sometimes things work out the way that you don't plan. Okay, yes, she broke up with you today, 10 years later or 5 years later, if it is willing, you might actually get married to that same person. It could happen, I have seen it happen. Okay, but in real life this is, but at the same time, there are people you understand, wow, this was you don't think about how bad that relationship was at that time for the next year or two, you are I miss her, right? And then you move on and you are thank God.
I'm in that
It sounds funny, but it's exactly the same.
No,
emotion.
it is.
The best part is the way he said, "Thank God," his eyes popped out, his vein popped out. It's like thank God, it was a relief.
It's while something that we all get into is to understand something that I have been also struggling is that infatuation and love are completely different things. And when you are in infatuation, she's the queen of the heavens, right? You don't see any flaw. Even for us, we don't see our flaws also.
Yeah.
We actually, when you go out of it 1 year later or something like that, you see how wrong you were and how wrong she was or whatever. You actually see the flaws in both of I'm not going to say guys are completely no, we can be very naive, we can be very emotional sometimes. With that one, we can say things, we can hurt or it could. But when it comes to female, they are very
Emotionally intelligent.
Brutal.
Not brutal. No, they have to be. Because you know why? Because we are not. Men are not emotionally capable of handling a situation most of the time.
Emotionally
Okay.
intelligent, as you say.
So, but for them, it is more logical. They don't see about how I'm going to feel and all of that. They are all a bit calculating, right?
I think
It's
it
not
comes
going to-
both. Like they consider the emotion also and they calculate.
Yeah, I mean, like, that is, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Right? We are all about,
Emotions.
please don't. You know this person is wrong, but still you want, because you don't want to get out of that connection that you have.
We think about the connection that we had in the past.
Not right now what you are feeling. You know, in your heart, you know this is not.
The connection would have been gone.
It's out, but you don't want to give up. Like, you want to be the slave. You want to be the person, like, who would do anything at all.
Yeah.
And then that is where, like, we men get, like, are in trouble.
Yeah.
And then we kind of, like, put out. I think we embarrass ourselves.
We do.
You don't go and ask your ex, like, how was he at the beer?
Speaking in experience, but I'm saying about me. But when it comes to love, we tend to lose our self-respect with them.
I think that is more of a men thing more than female thing.
No, you know how hard I'm trying to not laugh. I'm trying to whatever do here, and this fellow just laughs, and I can't control it anymore.
No, they're laughing because they've seen it in person. That
No, things like, I think movies actually has a huge impact on
100%.
this.
yeah.
Okay, we take movies to be our life, and with that one we try to move on with our emotions through that. So I think with what he was saying, like, not to get engaged also, there's, I mean, relatively there, it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, for me, I would think, like, you have to go through the storm to see the, like, get out of it.
I like that point. Go through that storm.
Strong, yeah.
That
Okay,
storm will
because
transform.
yes, it transforms you from a person who you were. Now you know, like, your standard a little bit more. The more, and I'm not saying that you need to go through a lot of breakups and all that, but the more you go through, also you are not the person that, I mean, like, your first girlfriend who
You're not
you
the
met
weakest now.
versus the person that you are now. If someone comes and, like, says to me, like, okay, it's not going to work out, I'm like, yeah, it's okay. It's not going to work out.
One, we are used to it, and other one is we know we are going to find someone else. Also.
Yeah, and the other thing is, like, you know that you put your aces,
Yeah.
right? You put it on the card. You put your cards on the table, right? And then you're saying, hey, look, I like you. I mean, like, I'm really comfortable with you and all of that. Tell me what you feel. I have this, and okay, it's fine. I put my effort. Thank you. We are moving on. We can be friends. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you are not going to talk to each other afterwards. But I mean, like, it's fine. Like, you can talk even, like,
So now, I think we'll move on to the next segment, and then next segment is where I think I'm going to irritate a lot of musical snobs. Okay, why I came across this recently. I don't know what the problem is with people when they look at the colonizer's language. Okay, I know this is a bit political, but I'm still not saying I don't like being political, but I'm just saying when a person speaks in English, he is held higher. If he raps a song in English, he's called intellectually gifted, a visionary. But if another person raps, let's take Raju raps in Tamil, I rap in Telugu, he raps in Kannada, we are chapris.
Okay.
And I have a problem with that. Do you know what a chapri is?
no, I mean, this is not a common, I mean, like, not a new thing to hear actually. Because I think in Sri Lanka also this happens, but I think our culture has actually adapted to it. We recognize it because I think Sri Lankans are more very open-minded when it comes to things, because whether you judge it or not, they will just put it out.
Which is a good thing.
All right. No, the thing is, like, but people love it. Like, as long as the beats are good, And like there are like things that even the English people, high standard people, they will still play it in their weddings to the last songs that is about baila, like something about a guy getting drunk and like dancing like someone. So even that kind of a thing, from the poor person's wedding last song to a richest person one, they will still do that one, because that is like you just go with the beat.
Yeah, in a true example, the person called I Show Speed. He plays songs that people recommend to him and he vibes to it. Like most of the songs are from India. All these North Indians, I mean the Punjabi songs, and he listened to a Tamil rap also, right? And Asal Kolar, the part code, I think
Yeah.
he was vibing to it. So I think
I only remember. Okay.
yeah.
So
So
he started dancing with his brother. He hit his brother to make him dance.
yeah, so I feel people with good knowledge of music wouldn't judge music with the language.
True.
If it's a vibe, you vibe
It's a
with
vibe.
it. Yeah, you vibe.
But then you are judged based on how well you speak your colonizer's language. No, even the colonizer doesn't even matter. Doesn't care like how well you speak. Because as long as you communicate what you have to the other person, it's fine. Well done, good with you. But let's take recently Asal Kolar had released a beautiful song, amazing song. It's called Ice Boy.
Yeah.
Amazing, I enjoyed it. But when you played it to a certain group, it wasn't accepted. It's like
This is not even a rap.
they look down on you, no matter what.
Why, what was the issue?
The issue was he was rapping in Tamil.
Tamil rappers
are
are
not
not
Tamil.
Amma, they're not rappers.
They are not rappers.
Okay, I thought if there is some issue with the tune, the
no,
the flow.
It's the language. Rajini. Yeah, the part ilimai திரும்புதே.
தாத்தாகள் வரலாறுகள் போனார்கள் சொர்க்கத்தில் எடுமுண்டு போடா. Yeah, so again, coming to the point again, have you faced anything like that, and what would you say if you meet someone like that, saying that no, this is not acceptable, this is not some, I don't want other people listening to me listening to that song. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want other people to judge me based on what I listen to. So what would you have to say to them?
I think there's a point called agree to disagree. If you don't like, you keep your opinion with yourself. You don't have to.
Beautifully said.
Munjik,
Nera. Straight to the face.
Super.
Because that is how till now I'm doing. If you like something, that is your opinion. If I like something, that is my opinion. As long as there's no clash between us, it's fine. Agree to
I'm
disagree.
saying, if there is a clash, what would you say?
No, they come and say, even சொன்ன மாதிரி, they come and say, Tamil rap songs are not rap songs. People like Eminem and 50 Cent are the rappers.
All of them are.
These are not rappers. அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது, what would be your reply to them?
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, but actually I don't like to argue. Panna. See, most of the
Oh, it's like you talking to a wall. Like, no matter how much you talk to it, it's just going to do the same.
what they are expecting is you will go and fight with them. That is how they you don't give the
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I think I agree totally with what you were saying. Like, as long as you, yeah, it's okay. Like, yeah, I mean, like, I like it. If you don't like it, do change the song. Like, don't listen to it. Who cares? Like, I'm not going to come and take your phone.
They are
and
the
take
most
listen.
happiest when we get angry. We
Yeah.
go into argument or something. And if we don't argue, they become the
The other way.
victim.
Okay. No, because yeah. You are.
I think most of the time when people try to make you angry, is the best answer is not to get angry and okay, bro, chill, bro.
they will get way more angry.
Yeah, they'll be angry and then us like, okay, bro, okay. If they say me, I'm like, I have gone through this when I was in school and other stuff. I used to be still chubby kid and I used to play cricket and all these dance and stuff, and people used to come, bro, whatever you do on the stage also doesn't look good, you're fat. It's okay, bro. It's fine. I like doing it.
He danced well on the stage. I think college event ఏదో నడిచింది. I don't remember, but I saw it.
He's a very nice dancer.
As long as I have some people to support me, I'm fine with it. If everybody hates it, then okay, I have something wrong.
Again,
Like, no,
agree
no.
to disagree. So
No,
if
they
you
say,
like
bro,
it, you
could
like
have
it.
done it better. That's
okay.
nice.
Okay, fine.
Like whatever you do is not good.
Constructive criticism.
But then don't take constructive criticism from people who haven't constructed anything. That's my motto. Okay, I will never take it from people who just sit there and judge. Nope. So the thing is, for me, it hurt really a little too much, is because he's expressing art. Art in any form is art. Okay. What the language you speak doesn't matter. The clothes you're wearing doesn't matter. The slippers you're wearing doesn't matter. Art is art. It is expressed in whatever sense it is expressed. He wants to get it out there, and his poetic justice is always the best. Just because you can write it in English doesn't mean it is totally different.
Just to put out there, one of the Tamil's best rapper is Asal Kolar, and people
100%.
who said that is probably is not. They don't have a good taste in music itself, because his his music is I don't know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So his music is so new gen, as well as he brings in all these old stuff in it, and his lines to
His lyric is very well curated.
Yeah.
Very well written.
and the rhyme.
Yeah.
And Karuppu Vandi, Karuppu Car, the song, you have to listen to that. Okay?
I think you should just listen to Asal Kolar, all of his songs. Okay?
Yeah.
The two things. Watch which movie? Saptasagar, side A, side B, and Asal Kolar's songs.
Yeah.
I think there's one rapper in there. I forgot his name.
அப்ப அது புலி அந்த படம்
அவரு புலி அந்த மைக்கேல் ஜாக்சன்
யோகி பியா யோகி bro
புலி
oh he's not a rapper,
No,
he's a rock star.
yeah, different thing. But Yogi B, yes.
மலை
Yogi B, bro.
வருது.
அது வந்து SPB.
ஏய் இவங்க பாடிருப்பாங்கடா.
அத ரீமிக்ஸ் பண்ணி brought
Yogi
it
B
in.
பாடிருப்பாங்க.
Yes, இல்ல அது கொஞ்சம் ரைம் ஆச்சு SPB Yogi B அதனால எடுத்துட்டு வந்தேன்.
Oh sorry.
They had some album. It's called
Nakshatra
Nakshatra and
that's their album.
Amma. I really like the storytelling.
2010 though.
Amma, very old, I know.
Yeah, very old.
I think
They brought in that
few
culture.
Tamil
Correct.
rappers.
But only in Malaysia and I think Sri Lanka should know. I mean, most of Sri Lanka should know.
I think if I hear the song, I might.
Yogi B.
Yogi B. I think Sonamari lyrics, it'll be very rooted. Rooted to his childhood. Amanoda story. He'll have his unique storytelling. I think Yogi B.
Nah, I mean, just to get to the first part of the conversation, actually, over in Sri Lanka, I think we collaborate with a lot of people through our work. So that differentiation between this is good, this is bad, and all of that doesn't eventually did not matter anymore. Because whether you are speaking Sinhala or Tamil or English, sometimes there are songs with all three languages in one song. Right? Okay. So in that case, and as long as the vibe is given and all of that, our people are okay with it. No one complains about such kind of things. I think they appreciate, different people appreciate different kind of, and people who appreciate that kind of music, they go and watch that kind of thing. People who appreciate this kind of things, they don't even, A doesn't even know B exists.
True.
Right? Because
you are more accepted.
yeah, so if you listen to this particular thing, then you go with that one. But for us, when you're in a multicultural environment at work or anything like that, we are you have to listen to Hindi songs, you have to listen to Tamil songs, you have to do Sinhala and then English, and then we all dance for the same stuff. As long as the vibe is given by the DJ, we dance.
This, when you said embrace ethnicity, that's got another question. We say we should embrace ethnicity, but when it comes to the choices of songs, the choices of things that we do, we don't embrace it. We just neglect it.
And sometimes crowd or majority kind of actually influences it. So that is where like you have to have this thing like you always have to consider, even if there's one person who is on another language, will that person actually be able to connect with your same vibe? Why don't we play like something like that? Like I think this becomes more of a conversation, even like if a lot of people are like speaking in one language and like you are having a good time, and then there's one guy who is not not no. I mean like that way, then there's two things that happens. This person will eventually get to know that thing, and then he will, whether they understand or not, eventually little by little they will understand, then will become part of it. So that is also happening. But then again, you need to see like from the other person's side, okay, this person is like adapting and like being that, what are you doing about it? Are you adapting to his or the other thing? You have to be a little bit more balanced on that aspect, but I think that is more of a human thing that you have to think and do, and you can't force, or like it just happens. So I think that mindset you need to have. But I think when it comes to songs and like putting down people for rappers, and like whether you can do it through this way or that way, then I think you just have to see like whether it makes sense. As long as it makes sense, I think that should be accepted. Doesn't matter the language, because our main thing is like we have to promote our own language.
Yeah.
Right, we have to put content through like our own thing, then only we can climb.
And you shouldn't talk anything bad about any other language also. While you support your language, is equal as the other language also.
I think India might be looking at things in a way different compared to us Sri Lankans, because we live in one country and everyone. So every place, like whether you take the up north, south, or west or east, right? There's always going to be these three people, these three languages. I'm not saying 100% always, but at least a person who speaks Tamil also might be more into listening to English music.
So I think we'll move into the next segment and last segment.
Yeah.
One segment is for Rajubai, and then one seg.
Oh shit, third time.
Okay. The next rapid fire would be for you, and then I would ask the three of y'all.
Yeah, okay.
Just think about it right now itself. Okay. Do you guys do self-reflect, right? I don't understand the concept of self-reflect. I've tried it a bunch of times. I've asked people, like they say, after every year you look at yourself, you think about yourself. I don't even remember what I did last night. So why will I even think about what I did on Jan or whatever? So if you guys do practice self-reflection and how to get out, or how well you've actually grown or have seen your growth in that past year,
I
or
can answer this
5
in one
years.
word right now. Don't repeat your mistakes. That's it. I do that.
But
I analyze myself.
no. So in order for you to know your mistakes, do you reflect? Is my question. Do you get the opportunity to reflect on your mistakes?
Yeah, like.
Wait.
Okay.
Think about it,
Yeah.
and that will be the last question to you guys. Okay? I've given you the question. Think about it and then answer. So the next segment is I'm gonna give you 5 movies where people run. So I was watching Bison. Bison is such a beautiful movie. You should watch it. You've watched it?
In parts.
Pavi. Nah.
Did you complete the movie?
I think I started it from 25% of the movie to 100%.
As a director, no, when he says 25%, padame rendu paadi da.
Padame 25% da. 25 to 100%.
But I know the story.
Okay.
So I will give you 5 movies where actors run. Okay, and you have to tell me which and rank them in the top 5. Okay.
You wouldn't know that movie, but.
No, I'll tell you which movie. Like for example, the first movie I'll give you. For example, Rekka Bison lende idu na your pera madutene. What is Vikram son? Dhruv Vikram son. Dhruv Vikram. Correct. Yeah. Or on the mari, I will give you the name and then the movie's name, and then you can rank him in 5. Okay. The top 5. Okay, fine. So the first one is Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible.
I 3.
3. Mudinchi.
Can't put him in 5, of course.
Okay. Tom Hanks from Forrest Gump.
1.
Sylvester Stallone from Rocky.
Haven't watched, but put it in 2.
Rocky.
Still in my bucket list. Rocky.
Bro, bucket bucket bro. Already bucket. Six feet bucket.
I literally have 400 to 500 movie list. Okay.
Bro, when are you planning to watch all those? I don't know, 50%, 25%.
By the end of the year.
End of the life.
Dude.
But before you finally move on. Okay. Chris Evans, Captain America.
4.
Man, Avanta epitome of running, theriyuma.
Just ran in one movie too.
In every movie he ran. What do you mean only 2 movies? Captain America 1 la war munadi body nirpan.
Everyone ran.
But he ran only once.
On the
properly.
left. That on the left.
Where? On the left.
On the left.
That is one.
Not
Endgame
on
is
your
also. Endgame is another one.
Soldier.
Winter Soldier is another one. There are
No, every movie that he's acted, as a Captain America, he runs.
He runs.
Yeah,
That's
because he can't fly.
That's his entire.
Because he can't fly. Nice one though.
100%.
4 is enough.
Last one in the Will Smith from Pursuit of Happiness.
He doesn't run. He runs little bit. I think 5.
He keeps at least a jog. You can say jog.
Okay, jog is in a rush.
Yeah.
Quick walking.
Yeah.
He ಓಡುವಾಂಡ ಅದನ್ನ.
He will run, but not as Forrest Gump. Running.
Okay.
He runs for his life.
Yeah, so those are the 5 movies. You've ranked them. Can you give me the order again?
First is Forrest Gump.
Yeah. First is Forrest Gump, okay.
Third is Tom Cruise.
What is second, buddy? Rocky, yeah.
Rocky is second, and then you said Chris Evans is 4 and Will Smith is 5. Correct? Okay. And then next segment is for you, Malik. Best comfort movie. Rapid fire. You should be very quick. Best comfort movie.
Notebook.
Okay.
No.
One overrated classic.
I think I love all the classic. Yeah.
Okay. A movie everyone loves but secretly hates.
500 Days of
You can tell that. Yeah.
I love that movie.
What a depressing movie. Okay. But yeah.
I think this would be controversial. I would say Leo.
People love it. People secretly hate
it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a Thalapathy fan, I would agree.
Okay. Who is the bigger red flag? A person who likes the movie Fight Club or the movie Joker?
I think Joker.
Nice.
I like the movie.
So you're like, oh, okay.
I like he's a red flag. He's a 6 foot red flag, Mari. Walking red flag.
But I really like the movie. It was very well made.
Okay, fine. I like
You can't support the character, but it's
No, you
just
can. For me, I support the character because it's a society. No, it's a society who makes him a villain, not the villain who is. Yeah.
It's
So-
just like, have you seen Arjun Reddy?
Tell me this story, then I will tell.
Maybe. Do you watch Hindi movies? Also?
Hey, no,
Kabir Singh.
Yeah.
That movie.
No, but you still have to explain for him to know which movie it is because he doesn't remember the names.
Okay. He falls in love with a girl in the college.
That is like,
Yeah, but this movie is about that. But he's an
Medical student
medical
with
student
anger
with
management.
short-tempered. He's short-tempered.
The management issue.
So
drug addict.
Kabir Singh's Tamil, that's
Telugu
Telugu movie.
That's the original.
Yeah, I know. So that is the main one, and then the Kabir Singh was created. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I actually that is toxic for me.
Yeah.
Same. I don't support the character, but I really like the way the movie was made.
Yeah.
Joker also. Joker, Arjun Reddy.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, next question is which movie villain actually had a point? Don't say Joker. I read it and I was like, okay, he already answered it. Which character definitely needed therapy instead of a sequel? Joker. It's alright.
Joker. I mean, actually, Joker sequel didn't go well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so which character definitely needs therapy instead of a sequel?
No, there is a movie called I Spit on My Grapes.
Okay. Would you rather have? Okay, are you gonna answer the question or is it like that was the answer? Are you good? Final answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have talent or discipline?
Discipline.
Would you rather be understood or admired?
Understood.
What scares you more, failure or success, and why?
Well, I think success, because sometimes it depends actually, because sometimes you can be successful and then for the wrong reasons. So, but failure, you can always know that you know why you failed if you can reflect on it.
I think Chris Baum said, one of the bodybuilders has said this: if you can't dream a dream that scares you, I think that's not a. There's
it's
no
not a
point.
dream.
So
So success has to be.
even at work, like that is our main thing. Like we are dreaming about something that we know that we can, but it is flipping scary for us to go there.
Take the risk. The risk
But
is too much
we are.
higher.
So me and my colleagues, we are taking that risk every single day, and then that's how we can actually, because anyone who thinks that becomes a comfort zone. You will never succeed in your comfort zone, and that is a fact. Whether it is in life, relationship, education, or anything like that, if you are in your comfort zone, you are done. Everyone will put all the files on your desk and then do it. Simple as that.
Yep. And the last question is: if life had a background music, what genre would yours be?
Pop, slow music.
What about you, mate? I wanted to ask.
Oh, me? Mine is gonna be proper. Now, I've been past this year fully. It's been grudge music. So.
No, not what you're listening to. If you had BGM for your life, grudge music. Only.
For right now, I'm saying grudge. If it's all old stuff and all, it'll be like more different.
Super. Mate, for you?
Same, different time ke different.
Right now.
Right now.
Or BGM podna valki.
You know that careless whispers and that tune, jazz kind of.
What about you?
Rock songs, 100% any day.
Sorry.
No.
Okay.
So the question is, when you look back, how you've made mistakes in your life, correct? How do you know that the mistakes that you've done are mistakes, and how do you learn from it? Very good.
You were saying that you were struggling with self-actualization. You're not
Self-reflection.
self-reflection. So I feel like it's like you're in the matrix, and we are seeing from out of the matrix.
Okay.
And I feel like both is wrong. Have a balance
Between both.
if you are out of the matrix and looking at it like this is a script.
Okay. Just for context, what do you mean by matrix?
Top G.
Just.
Bro, he made that word wrong. Too famous, bro.
Keanu Reeves did it, but again, I'll give it to
the
you.
movie.
I'll give it to you. It's fine.
Matrix in the sense like he used to say you have to do a job just for your parents, just for some responsibility, then you get old. There's this proper script. You have to be a little out of the matrix. Think out of the box. Out of the box. Your manager.
Please think out of the
Rajesh. Rajesh.
Let's not go there, mate.
So Ada, I feel like when you are out of the matrix, you think like, okay, life itself is a script. Why do you have to live? You become vexed. At the same time, when you are in the matrix, you're like ignoring it. It's okay, I'll live it. It's like you're playing a GTA game. You know it is a game. Matrix, Mari, it is a game. But few people are like, okay, other life, let me live it. They are also enjoying. Here,
What if people put cheat code?
இந்த philosophy
அவனுக்கு சீட் கோட்டுங்க வேணும், அதனால தான் அவன் இன்னும் அங்கேயே தாக்குறான். சீட்டான கோடு கூட.
Follow me cheat code.
நான் வேலை செய்ய மாட்டேங்குது, follow me சீட் கோடு.
This is a philosophy I like.
Okay, yeah, so you say.
Ada, I feel like if you're in the GTA or out of the GTA, you just enjoy it anyway. Have a balance of it. Don't take too much tension.
Okay, என் தலையில we got Raju's GTA before GTA 6. Oh wow. Okay.
VFX is very good, but storyline, I know.
Okay. Malik.
I think to really reflect on all of that, to be honest, this is something we give it to our students every assignment. You need to reflect on what you have done. So in that reflection, what we are expecting is more towards how did you do it, why did you do it, what went wrong, what did you correct.
The 5 W's.
I thought it was the 5 W's.
But yeah, okay, so that when you apply into life, you can't do that one. I mean, you can preach a lot, but we don't actually go and write I did this, I'm not good. It's not going to happen. So the best thing is actually a long time. A long time is about being cut off from everything else. You go to beach, it doesn't have to be big thing. You go on a trip. Oh, no. You go to a beach or something like that. I'm saying beach because I'm in the coast. Yes, so for me, it's about 10 minutes. It could be, right? Yeah. It can be very simple as this. You go onto the rooftop, switch off the lights, look at the stars, and then just stay.
I know.
Yeah.
I got it.
All right.
You have to cut that part. Okay.
No, I think that actually then you think about what is it things. So in this kind of things, if we have had breakups, you might be thinking about your eggs. You can stop thinking about it a little bit and then think about your life, what is happening, just what am I doing? Should I quit the job? Should I go and talk to my boss? Should I go and will I have the courage to ask an increment? Have I done my work properly? Right? What is happening with my life? Do I have my goals achieving? You take a moment and think about, evaluate yourself, right? Okay, last year I was like this year I'm like this. Okay, so it seems there's progress in my life. I have achieved this. Friends who were supposed to be close, now not really close, but you have found new friends. So you just evaluate what is going on in your life. You talk. See, I think the best way to reflect is talking to yourself.
Totally agree.
See, you can't. No one can you
Give me advice or something.
advice.
No one knows better than you.
Yeah.
No one knows you better than you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot the you.
I forgot one of the you. The statement just went wrong. It went whoops.
Right? Because I think talking to yourself is very, very important. It helps you to actually, but don't tell that to others.
Talking to yourself. If some random lady looks at me outside, I'm tanya pisi appaittakara.
This I have faced this incident a lot in college. Mind voice, but why hasn't it?
No, that happens. I think yesterday or something, someone was asking why are you laughing. You guys, okay? I was thinking about it something, and I was laughing to myself. It was a joke to myself.
Inside joke.
Because I know the story in my head. I can't tell that one to someone else, right? So I was okay, it's fine.
And it
But
happens
yeah.
in gyms also, man. Yeah, some people will be working out and they'll suddenly, they'll talk to themselves.
The mantra to pull it. Yeah.
No, not mantra, man. They say
It's a joke.
they're like, I'm gonna pull this weight today. This is gonna be my best PR, and you know, I mean, I don't do that.
No, it's okay. You can do it fine.
But ரொம்ப realistic answer.
But for me, I think.
Okay.
But for me, I think that is the best thing. Like, I would always either go out and it could be just spending time with you. Like, I go on a Sunday sometimes, go to church and then go in the evening and then I treat myself. Like, I get myself something to eat and drink and then I'll just either watch the sunset and like, have a swim and like, do that, or just go and read a book. 100%.
Yeah.
It was nice talking to you both. It was a beautiful episode.
Okay.
I don't know how much I'm gonna cut, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
The X part, please cut.
X part, Rajnikant part,
Balaya.
Palaya,
Rajesh.
நான் ராஜேஷை கட்டே பண்ண போறது. அதுதான் next video. Wait.
Cut him or tag him.
Tag, yeah, you tell me his Instagram ID. We'll tag him. Yeah, Arul, you can finish it off.
Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We had wonderful guests today, Raju and Mr. Malik. And
If they can say something.
yeah,
about
if you want
it.
to end the episode.
No, if they can say something.
Yeah, if you want to
about
say something
the
about
episode.
the episode, please comment
Did
down.
you enjoy
Yeah.
talking?
I was actually a bit nervous. This was the first podcast that I have ever done.
Okay.
So this guy was like, but I think he started my thing on the way itself, asking like different questions, and like I was already set
He
with.
used you up.
Yeah, I think that was really good work, Jonathan.
I never take compliments, okay? I don't like it, but okay, you're complimenting me. Okay, yeah.
No, I think we kind of like had the discussion as if like we known for forever kind of thing, which was really nice and cool. So good work,
Totally
guys.
different persons. You don't know each other, and I think it turned out to be a beautiful episode that we ever had.
100%.
Yeah, and I'm not lying it because you guys are here. I'm just saying because it's been a wonderful episode, and hope you guys like the episode. Comment down. Yeah. Subscribe.
Hey, Raju bhai, tell me your experience
Yeah.
on the podcast. Subscribe, share. என்ன இதுக்கு மேல கேட்காதீங்கப்பா. நான் வீட்டுக்கு போறேன்.
என்ன விட்டுருங்க. நான் வீட்டுக்கு போறேன்.
It was a very good, fun conversation. It's boys.
So yeah, basically we had a good I think this was the best Araitai that we ever
had. Correct.
Yeah, so coming back again, please comment down. Please comment down the best thing that you ever heard, and please, if you any Sri Lankan people are watching this episode, tell me about your experience about Sri Lanka and your perspective on India and Indian movies too. Until then, tata bye bye from Arul and
And Jonathan.
Raju.
Malik.
see you.